let's talk about enchantment. There are three key pillars of enchantment. The first is likability. The second is trustworthiness. And the third is quality. If you want to be enchanting, you need all three. Start with likability. This picture is a very good snapshot of likability. This is Richard Branson. The scenario here is that he and I were in Moscow to speak, and he came up to me in the speaker's room and he asked me if I ever flew on Virgin. And I told him no, because I'm a United Airlines Global Services level customer. This is the highest level of United Airlines. And so I really don't want to jeopardize my United Airlines status, because it's not even clear how you get to be global service. You know, with 100K status, you fly 100,000 miles. Global services, nobody really knows. So you don't want to jeopardize that, because there's a lot of benefits to being a global services. So I told him that. And in real time, he got down on his knees and started polishing my shoes with his jacket. Now, you may not know Steve Jobs, but I will tell you, it will be a long time before Steve Jobs gets on his knees and polishes your shoes so you use an iPad. Trust me when I tell you this. So, captured for all of eternity, this is the moment I started flying Virgin America. So likability. Likability starts with a great smile. This is not a great smile. This is what's called a Pan Am smile, because the Pan Am flight attendant is not truly happy to see the passengers. Let's just be honest. What you want to do is have a Duchenne smile. A Duchenne smile is truly a great smile. It uses twice the number of muscles. You need the eye muscles and the jaw muscles. Most people only use jaw muscles. The eye muscles are the key. It's very hard to fake a Duchenne smile. The outcome of a Duchenne smile is honestly crow's feet. You want crow's feet. Crow's feet is a good thing. Think of all the money we saved already. Botox, plastic surgery. It's not even 1 o'clock, and we've already saved thousands of dollars here. You want a Duchenne smile. This woman is a woman named Mari Smith. She's an expert in Facebook marketing, if you're into Facebook marketing. And she's a friend of mine. And when I saw her picture, I told her, Mari, I want to use your picture for my speeches. This is really good news, bad news. The good news is you'll be in my speeches. I'll tell thousands of people about you every year. The bad news is you're in my speeches because you have crow's feet. She okayed it, and hence she's in the speech. Step 1, great smile. Step 2 is to dress for a tie. There are 3 concepts in dress. When you meet with other people, when you make a presentation, business meeting, whatever it is, you can dress below the audience. Essentially, you're saying, I don't respect you. You're all in business attire, and I'm in jeans and a t-shirt. I don't respect you. You can also overdress. When you overdress, you're essentially saying, I am better than you. I am richer than you. I have better taste than you. Also puts a distance between you and your audience. What you want to do is dress roughly equal to the audience. Roughly equal to the audience. The third component of likability is a great handshake. This is the mathematical formula for the great handshake. I'll provide the PDF. You don't need to copy this right now. It's all about the Duchenne smile, the firmness, the length of the shake, the distance between you, the temperature of your hand, the smoothness of your hand, the humidity of your hand. There's a lot of variables here to the perfect handshake. The next thing you need to do is to achieve trustworthiness, because you can be likable but not trustworthy. You can like, for example, a celebrity but not trust the celebrity. Right? You could like Charlie Sheen but not trust Charlie Sheen. So let's work on trustworthiness. First thing you need to do is understand that this is not a chicken or egg question. There's a definite sequence here. If you want to be trusted, you have to trust first. Some great corporate examples of trust. With Amazon, you can buy a Kindle ebook and you have 1 week to return it. Many people could read the book and return it, effectively reading it for free. Kindle or Amazon trusts you not to do that. A great example of e-commerce trust is Zappos. If Tony Hsieh had said to me, you know, Guy, our business model is we're going to enable women to buy shoes without trying them on or seeing them, I would have told him he was nuts. That women will not buy shoes online. And yet, clearly, they do. One of the major reasons why they do is because they trust Zappos. And one of the major reasons why they trust Zappos is, of course, because Zappos pays shipping both ways. Imagine if Tony Hsieh had said, well, we're a startup. Someday we'll be able to offer you this kind of service, but right now you have to pay shipping back to us if you don't like the shoes. Zappos would not be what it is today. And the third example is a brick-and-mortar example, Nordstrom. Truly a company that personifies trust in both its employees and its customers. So the order is trust others, they will trust you. Second thing, you need to become a baker, not an eater. An eater sees the world as a zero-sum game. What I eat, you don't eat. More importantly to an eater, what you eat, I don't eat. Therefore, I need to eat as fast and as much as possible. A baker does not see the world like this. The baker sees the world as a non-zero-sum game. The baker says, I can bake more pies. I can bake bigger pies. Everybody can eat more. The rising tide floats all boats. Bakers are trustworthy. Eaters are not. And the last piece of advice for trustworthiness is default to a yes attitude. Whenever you meet people, always be thinking, how can I help the person? Not how the person can help me. Not what does this person want from me. How can I help the other person? This will make you a world-class networker and schmoozer. Always be wondering, how can I help the person that I've just met? Now that we're likable and trustworthy, we need to get this great, perfect product. The step that I start with is to create something that's DICEE, D-I-C-E-E. The D in DICEE stands for deep. Great products and great services are deep. They do lots of things. They do not lose effectiveness as you come up the power curve. Lots of features, lots of functionality. Great products are also intelligent. When you look at them, you say, this company was thinking. This company understood my pain. They understood what I need. And I'll give you a very analog example. This is a GT500 Shelby Mustang. 550 horsepower, roughly 4 Priuses. This Mustang goes 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. This is a badass Mustang. Okay, I would love to buy one of these Mustangs. Asian American going through midlife crisis, perfect way to compensate. So the problem is I have 4 children. My children are 6, 9, 16, and 18. 18-year-old, by the way, might be applying here. So anyway, one of the dangers of me buying a car like this is no matter how well I plan it, there will be instances where the 16 and the 18-year-old will drive it. And the thought of either of those 2 kids driving a 550 horsepower car is socially irresponsible. Okay? Luckily, Ford has a very intelligent product called the My Key. And this is what the My Key does. You can program into the key the top speed of the car and the highest volume of the stereo. So I could loan this key to my teenage boys, and they would not go faster than 55 miles per hour. That is an intelligent product. Next thing is, this is the cartoon that explains, mom and dad gives My Key. 2 older boys driving along, can't go fast, can't listen to stereo long. My Key. Next thing, great products are complete. It's the total ecosystem about it. If you're going to create a software product, it's not just the software. It's the software, the resellers, the retailers, the OEMs, the VARs, the webinars, the online documentation, the online support, the conferences. It's the totality of it. When you buy a Lexus, it's not just the car. It's not just the steel, leather, and rubber. It's the totality of the car with the service and support afterwards. And the first E is empowering. Great products and services empower you. They make you feel more creative and more productive. They don't fight you, right? That's the beauty of a Macintosh. It empowers people. It becomes part of you. It makes you a better person. It doesn't fight you. And the last E is elegance, great product. Somebody cared about the user interface. So, if you want to enchant people, try to create a DICEE product, a DICEE service. Deep, intelligent, complete, empowering, and elegant. Take it from someone who's tried it both ways. It is much easier to enchant people with great stuff than crap.